aggressive DerGaertner will be. So interesting to see how he can utilize like his own playstyle in this large map. Do you think Maze knew what DerGaertner's playstyle was and picked this map first?
Well, I spoke to Mace before the match, and he didn't know about the gardener. Let's call him the gardener. He didn't know him at all. He was like, okay, that's just one of the other German CNC players that are obviously great. There are many great German CNC players, so
Yeah.
it will be fine. I think that would be his mindset for this game.
Yeah. I also spoke to Mason, and this is definitely his favorite map, playing with the strikers all the time. So we're interested to see if he can pull out a win here on this favorite map. He is going for that bank on the south side, though. The south plateau is being taken care of by Maze. We can see some infantry moving there, as well as on the top side. So both players now getting their second banks. Very interesting.
And if I saw it correctly, they both sent in. Oh no, the Gardener did not, but a Stinger is coming alongside. A Javelin is coming alongside with Mace, just for the extra protection near the bank, which is a good thing in my opinion. You indicate you get a fight there, you want the extra punch.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, a lot of still like aggressive refinery from Gardner here, going for the third oil field already, as well as planning to get a second aluminum as well. If we look on the other side of the map though, we can see Maze now finally getting his second aluminum as well, but he's not getting a third oil, it seems, yet.
No, not at all.
Alright, well, let's see what we have. We have now automatics coming out from the Gardener's base. Finally managed to get that vehicle bay up. We'll be interested to see how much he wants to spam those. Not sure how effective they'll be. I think on this map especially, Super Hinds could play a much larger role since they're a little bit more mobile and you can reach the enemy base quicker and then from the back and other mentions.
Yeah, I think so as well. Oh, we see Maze coming in with Marines. Oh, but captured by the Vipers.
Yep. And that striker almost went down. That's so close. 2 HP left.
2 HP indeed. That would be a huge blow, but he spotted it now. So the entire let me capture your entire base builder is gone. And
yep,
that was a huge investment.
Yep. And oh, can Gardner get it? Oh, and he's unloading.
Yeah, he wants to run away. Scatter, my friends, scatter around.
Yep. Right. I'm probably gonna try and juke it out on the hills, but if you have the upper hill like Gardner has, then you have sight on both the upper and the lower side, so...
Yeah, he's going to do the best thing he can now, is just kill those Vipers in the building.
Yep.
Or try to kill. He gets a few more shots up.
He will get them.
Yeah, we'll get them, but the automatic gets another shot. Oh, the Vipers are out. I think you should just let them stay in. They are dead anyway.
Mm-hmm.
In the meanwhile...
If he captures it, yeah, he does captures that get Gardner's Viper, so extra cash from Maze there.
Yeah, well, still a huge setback for him though. I mean, the initial investment in it, it's pretty huge, and he has only got 3 strikers right now. If you look at the base from the Gardener, he has 4 automatics already and a bigger economy.
Yep, exactly. And he's even garrisoned some of the buildings on the south side of his base with some Vipers, just for that extra protection, but most of all scouting. If he sees if strikers will want to enter his base from that direction, he can not only damage them, but he also knows about it much sooner than he would otherwise.
Yeah.
So very nice placement there of those Vipers.
A Super Hind incoming as well to the base of Maze.
Exactly. Is it loaded up? It is loaded up, so
yeah.
we see some counter capture action going on.
Counter capture.
Will he go for the HQ or just try and cap up one or few refineries is the question.
Well, if a player is as good as Maze, I would simply go for refineries and go get my own game. I mean, you can get the HQ, but simply put him back in the game and win in a normal way.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so brings to you, and we see a 2-pronged attack actually on the north side of Maze Space. There's another Hind also loaded up with contractors. So hopefully he can catch Mage off guard, dropping on multiple fronts, allowing him to maybe even capture one without Maze being able to sell.
Oh yeah,
The
there's one
appropriate
capture
refiner.
going down, nothing he can do about it. And on the other side, yeah, one guy going down. Can he capture it? I think a force cell is needed here as well.
Yep.
So 2 refineries down, probably. Maybe even one captured. Ah, no, it's sold. But
It's
2 refineries down.
Yeah,
Huge win there already. The investment is worth it. Oh, 3rd refinery down, the aluminium one.
Yep.
Oh
Now we
man.
can actually see a 4th now if he doesn't move in time. Will he move in time? Oh, yeah, he gets it. That would have been very, very close. And then our refinery in the back, will he get that? No. But there's a bunch of those constructor units help out. And now there's the Blazer out, so we will be able to counter these Hinds right now. Unless he snipes it with the Hinds, that would be a great move.
Well,
but we see DerGaertner just
what do you think a
now.
good follow-up on this would be? I mean, Maze has no money at all. Would it simply be build another war factory and pump out automatics and win the game?
No, I definitely think you should get like more eco.
More
Get
eco?
the extra 2 oil fields, get the extra aluminum like he's getting, and then probably tech up to either Spectres or
He has not spotted the 2 of them yet. He spotted only an inch of it, but the gardener did not spot the other one. And if you look at Maze, its view, he knows more, so his scouting is better. This is something the gardener should work on.
Yep, and we can actually see the gardener sniping out the bank on the south side, now taking it with 4 of his own contractors. Well done there by Gardner, just a nice move to get more ahead. So
Yeah,
those units
jackals
will
are awesome on this map, man.
yeah, they are really good. I wouldn't be surprised if we could see like maybe a few jackals just go in and take the bank that's next to their base. I mean, if you just go in with 2, they shoot pretty fast, so within a few seconds you've cleared out all 6 infantry units. Then he has to rebuild those, costs money, and he's not getting any money from the bank, so it
Yeah,
could be
one
another
mining
setback.
time.
Yep, exactly. And now we can see that the gardener is actually massing up quite a large army of those automatics. And what else do we see? We see artillery turrets now, so he is establishing a solid front line here.
My replay is bugged, by the way. I'm missing a lot of buildings.
Yeah, that happens sometimes when you switch to different players.
Ah, okay. Oh well, we still see the scaffolds around it, so we know it's
Yeah.
there.
The way to solve this is to keep switching between players and hope that they return, but then there's a chance that the gardener's buildings will not be disappeared. So it's a little bit buggy at the moment, yeah.
Oh well, then we will do it without any buildings. You have just to talk me around it, what they are building.
Yep. Right, can we see more oh, the gardener tried to capture again, and Mace was forced to move his army on the north side there. Managed to defend his refineries this time, so good job there.
Yeah, the aggressive capturing from the gardener is really amazing. I mean, the pressure is constantly on. And if you look at his basement, how many units does he have there? I think about 10, 15 automatics.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Still using his 2 Hinds to harass this this refinery aluminum all the way on the front. He is retreating right now though, so he must have sensed that his opponent was on the way with these blazers. Keep in mind though that these blazers aren't upgraded yet. So he does have the armor, but he hasn't yet decided to go for the extra missile pods on the blazers, which makes them more effective against aircraft.
Yeah, and Mace does the wise thing now, placing MG nests beside the refineries. I mean, with constant capturing going on, if he did it before, he will do it again.
Yep.
I think you can only blame Gardner for one thing right now, is that he did not expand enough. I mean, he was so far ahead, and he has a larger force now, but he needs to make a major punch with it, or he threw away his major advantage.
Yep, exactly. Would really love to see those oil fields and even those aluminum fields further down the road in the south being taken, because it's so easy with Cartel. You just have the choppers that can just fly and do whatever.
Yeah.
Also, a thing I really miss is the extension modules. If the gardener would have used extension modules to make his base larger, as well as give the choppers an easier landing path, then it would boost his economy so much.
Yeah, exactly, guys. For everyone who is listening and viewing, build those drop pods. The mining will go so much faster.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the name again?
The extension modules.
Exactly, that's the one I said.
Alright, well, seems we have reached a bit of a stalemate right now. Both players unsure what to do next. We can see DerGaertner actually getting some Scorpios as well, so he might be flooding a bit of oil right now.
Oh, we've got another drop. MG nest being built. Is he going to capture the MG nest? No.
You can't capture the MG nest, by the way.
No, you can't?
Nope.
Ah, what a shame.
Some blazes coming in, will he get it? No, the Hind moves out of range. And you can see what Mace is doing really well is being very aggressive with all these refineries. He's got 2 refineries up on those oil fields, the one in front of his base, as well as the aluminum in front of his base. So great eco there from Mace. He already has the logistical center as well, which is pretty standard. Already has the upgrade as well, I presume.
Yeah. Well, I'm feeling like DerGaertner is giving his momentum away.
Yep.
He was so ahead so much. Well, he has upgraded in the meantime, so the Spectre is out. The first Spectre. Which is obviously a good thing. We've got some Scout CGS. Probably trying to capture something more, or maybe capture a bank, I don't know, but he's going to do something with it, and he's finally going to move out. Which I think he should have done earlier.
Yeah, I agree. We can actually see a sniper from Maze now, sniping people out of the bank on the North Plateau. So very interesting. But Maze's army is there as well. If Gardner moves in right now, he could do huge amounts of damage. Is Gardner, you need to move in now, dude. This is your chance. And now, Maze is actually going on the offensive.
Yes, base trade.
This might be a base trade, yeah. Wondering if Maze actually turns around.
Yeah, that's a mistake. Either he should have went back right away, or move ahead right now.
Yeah, loses 1 refinery already. And
yeah, but a big mistake from DerGaertner, losing lots of HP by the exploding refinery.
Yeah, exactly. Also, would have liked him to go straight for the base and not try to contest these.
Oh, he drives into the concave.
Yeah, but he has so much more.
Yeah, he has, but still, why use units when it's not needed?
Yeah.
And I love that he sent into the Scout CGS in with the Vipers next to it. It's a small detail that is just great.
Yeah, and he's getting another refinery right now, and Maze is not doing any damage.
Yeah, moving forward and moving backwards again, maybe to heal his units, but it comes over as a bit indecisive, like he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Maze is gonna lose another refinery here.
Yeah.
This is just going downhill, but there's a large army of strikers coming in from the
yeah,
south.
concave.
This might be a sandwich that Mace has been waiting for. He was hungry. He was very hungry. And he's gonna get it.
He is gonna get it. Well, this could be the turnaround. Well, he got a lot of refineries, and I haven't checked DerGaertner's base yet. Let's do it first. We've got, I see 1 Spectre. I don't see that many units. Well, I see a few Spectres, about 6 or 7 units, 8 units. But there's a huge force incoming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tanks and 4 Hercules. So
Exactly. Wow. But you know, he's still got those scout CGS, so he can keep scouting around. He's gonna probably deny the bank if he wants to. No.
Oh no.
Past it.
Oh, 1 unit lost. 1 lunatic. It's great that DerGaertner uses the buildings. You see so few people doing that, and it's just great.
Yeah, especially this building and the ones he has garrisoned in the south side of his base. They give so much information as well as you know, a slight damage onto the tanks. They might even pick one off, but we can see like more and more of those pilots now retreating. I would have loved to see maybe Gardner use the transports that he has, the Scout CGSs, to just transport all of his pilots back to his base. Sure, it requires quite a bit of micro, but you know, the payoff is pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Oh, a new attack incoming. Curious to see what he will do now.
Yeah, I think Mace is gonna try and take back the bank, but it's already been cleared out by those jackals from Gardner. So, yeah, he doesn't have any ICVs with infantry with him, so we can't recapture the bank. But he's gonna take down the wounded soldiers, just kill him. He doesn't want him there anywhere. And now the Gardener's gonna lose his K-Max. But this scout where the army was though, so it might have been a very nice way to get or gather information.
Yeah, it's a nice scout. You see tanks incoming. Oh, the highway. Be careful, guys.
Yep.
He has a few Scorpios with him though, and the damage the Scorpios do is huge.
Yep, but he needs to kite. He needs to kite a Spectre. If he moves in with just the sheer strength of the Strikers, and oh no, he's gonna lose all of his Spectres, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. One left, or two left, I mean. One left, oh my.
Yeah, just one left. No, not one's damaged, so it'll be slowed down. But there are the Vipers in the building again. So much value.
Yeah, well, and Mace only has 3 tanks left.
Yep.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
And another Spectre is coming. Oh, move away, run Forest. And a few more Vipers. This could be enough to take this one down. Yeah, 1 tank left.
Yep.
This attack is done for.
The Hind has been doing some work there as well.
Yeah.
As you can see, unlike most choppers, the Hind is actually very good against these units because it doesn't get shut down immediately by the machine guns on all of the vehicles.
No, the
so unless you
HP
have
is huge.
specific anti-air, the Hinds will probably survive most of the shots fired at them, being able to shut down quite a bit of tanks. So well played there by Gardner.
Can you snipe it? Oh no, still survives. Ah, it's dead now, finally.
There it goes.
Oh,
Only
the
left
Hind
the
goes
two
down though.
archers. Yep.
Yeah, was not worth trade. And a new attack incoming.
Yep.
More attacks.
But May is still not having upgraded the extra pots on the Blazers. I wonder if he has Sea-Wiz though. If he can actually counter the missiles the Hinds shoot. And as well as the ones from the Vipers. That would be a great addition to his army right now.
This is actually a very hectic match so far. I mean, continuously attacks.
Exactly.
Must have been fun to play. I'm jealous. Yeah, this refinery will go down, nothing he can do about it. But does he have enough to stop this attack? I only see a few Spectres, 3 Spectres and a Hind, and a few Vipers probably here.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know, he's running pretty behind on units right now.
Yeah, he is.
I wonder where all of his attention went as well, because I don't see much. There's some more Vipers in buildings. Very nice for defense, but he's losing his refineries now. Just
Yeah.
as he was like doing to Maze earlier, so we have a bit of a turnaround here.
Well, you see a stealth lab being produced, and I mean he has a few buildings. Maybe he spent all his money on upgrades, but I don't see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, moving into the great garrison buildings already. It's just a great way, man, to do stuff. Oh, and he's picking up the repair, the Hercules
Yeah.
now.
2 Hercules picked off. That was a nice move there.
But he only has
Just
5
one
tanks,
Yep.
5 Spectres.
But there's still the artillery turret. If he can snipe it, it will do a lot of damage to that. But he moves away just in time. Well done. And now we can see some more choke points from Mace there. Moving in as soon as one loses his Blazers. They get picked off, so now the Hind will be very effective. But the Hind seems to have been picked off as well. No, it's still there. And you can see the kiting of these Spectres is really worth it right now.
Yeah, it is. He actually fended this off. Do you think this is well played by DerGaertner or just mistakenly played by Mace?
Well, I think it's mostly a mistake by Maze. I mean, as soon as he saw the turret there, he either should have gone in or just moved out earlier. Now he was boxed in because he had Gardner had Shurshans coming as well to deal with them. So yeah, that's just a problem of playing on the big map. You have to be prepared for anything if you really want to move into someone's base. Because by the time you get there, he will have been able, given the time, to build a lot more units and maybe even the right counters for those units that you're attacking with.
Yeah, well, all those prisoners walking around the map though. I mean, if you even see them on the left side, a lot of prisoners there. They should have done more by taking prisoners.
Yeah, exactly. And taking prisoners is the way to go for cartel. It is the only way you can get late game aluminum as well as oil. So taking prisoners is very, very key. I love how he's very taking care of his pilots as well. You can see a bunch of pilots making their way towards the barracks, granting him some extra cash. So
Yeah, that's a good thing. But still, you see the other pilots walking. There are about 10 from Maze that are walking around. Just capture them.
yeah.
It'll cost you 1 unit.
Yeah, exactly. Just go around with a Hind or a Scout CGS capturing units everywhere. We actually see a helipad coming out from the DerGaertner now.
The thing you want is finally happening. The bank is being cleared. The home bank.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I wanted to see much earlier. This is some very nice moves, and as a characteristic of Maze, we played him quite a bit over the last couple of days. Is he does not want to build detection. He just doesn't.
Detection is OP. We don't need it. Oh, there's a recon team though.
Yeah, there is a recon team, but it can get sniped pretty easily. If I'd rather have you use like
Little bird.
Little birds, exactly.
Yeah,
What I've seen some other pro players do is have like a little bird and 3 guardians in a control group, and just patrol the map for anything unusual and stealth detection. And if you have the Enlos upgrade for the guardians, the little bird can spot for the guardian, so they use their Enlos at maximum efficiency for maximum range as well. So that's a very nice thing to do as US, especially on large maps like this.
Attacking coming in the middle. The building is captured entirely by, I don't know, let's call them the Grenadiers from Cartel. I don't know their names.
The Shushin, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Grenadiers.
No, they're the Cornets from the original Active War.
Ah.
That's how I remember them. They're almost exactly the same, except these have an upgrade that gives them an extra rocket tube, so they can fire 2 rockets.
Well, if you look at the armies, I think the one that gets into the best position wins. I mean, it's easy to say Maze has more units, but the DerGaertner has the better units.
Yeah, probably. I'm like really disappointed that almost 25 minutes in, nobody has gone for the rare earth at all.
No. Well, as Cartel being, you should have gotten it already.
Yeah, exactly. If you get it as Cartel, you can get the very valuable stealth upgrade for your Spectres.
Exactly.
But for the US as well, getting the rare earth gives you access to Delta Force, which is a huge unit on this map, because you can just go around capping banks, you can use them in your army against vehicles. And let's not forget that you can upgrade the rare earth centers with an oil or cash generating module, so they generate cash just like banks do. It's a very nice addition to your eco.
Yeah, it is. Well, I don't get why he didn't snipe the refinery from Maze yet. I mean, he knows that there is a refinery placement there. He should have checked it.
Yep.
Oh, he spots it now, so he moves in now, but 3 minutes mining.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Yeah, well, see Maze moving in as well now. However, I don't see any more Hercules now. This composition is lacking at the repairs it needed.
Yeah, well, Hercules are so strong. It actually stacks repairs, so
Yep.
it's so strong.
Yep. It only repairs 1 unit at a time though, so
Yeah,
you
but
have that
still.
going for them.
It's the difference between 5 shots and being killed, or 6 or 7 shots before being killed.
Yep, that's true. Because now see Comanche's being used from DerGaertner. As you can see, they're stealthy, and they use like an ambush move where they are stealth and they just unload a whole salvo of rockets, as you can see there, almost instantly killing the refinery. So it's a very, very nice unit to take down stray refineries.
Oh, who needs stealth detection anyway?
Yep.
Well, the damage against units is not that strong though.
No, but it's AoE, so it's if you have like a bunch of units grouped up, it actually do quite a bit. Well, and still, a big standoff in the middle right now. And do we see rare earth?
No, not
Nope,
yet.
not
Oh
yet.
yeah, one is being built on top right now.
Oh, there we go. We can finally see on Earth being built right now.
The garden is building something in his garden.
Yep, exactly. As well as having an air tower in his
Stealth
base. So
enemy
we're interested
unit
to see
detected.
if he goes for those bear coats, would provide him with some extra security. Because on the other side, we can actually see Mace now with double air control tower. So he's going to be spamming out some lightnings and even some raptors. So,
Well,
very interesting.
Fun thing is, it's like the only building that shows.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Yeah, and oh, the raptor actually spots the Comanches, takes one down, and the Comanches are forced to divert from their original route. And yeah,
Oh, a bank capture is going down, or at least an attempt. I don't think he will be successful though.
no.
No. He spots it quite in time though, only lost two contractors so far.
Exactly, and Mace is still in control of both banks though, so that's where his ego comes from, I guess.
Oh, the Surgeon's moving into taking an aggressive position there.
Yeah,
It would
exactly.
be great if he got that position. No, move into it.
But on the south side, however, we can see Mace's striker army is moving in for a flanking attack. If he can come in, while his army is still all the way on the other side, he might do some terrible damage. He could definitely take down 2 of those refineries there. But for the Gardener, this is a pretty risky move, because if the Gardener is smart, he just moves in with his whole army and kills Mace's base.
Yeah. Do you think we will see a base trade here, or do you think he will return?
I think he'll go for the base trade. I mean, this position is too easy to give up, I guess. You have such a large army there. But we'll see.
We will see indeed. It should be spotted right now. Still indecisive. He's moving. He has a small army back in his base. And what is he going to do? He's moving back. OMG.
Yeah, this is pretty unfortunate. You can see lightning's coming in as well, but they're being targeted by some of those automatics as well. Loses a lightning, that's unfortunate.
The only moment this will be a good move if he totally shreds the army of Maze and wins right after that.
Yeah,
That's the only moment this will be a good move.
But
I also
then-
should have moved in, or
but
at least keep a few units back.
yeah, but Mace will have already dealt damage. He's already killing 2 of these refineries.
Yeah.
So moving back down, even if he kills it and loses like equal amounts of units, Mace will come ahead because Gardener's down 2 refineries right now.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
So very interesting. Still moving is Blobius, actually split his army. And now you can see the Gardener.
Oh, the
moving
army
this
is so
massive army.
strong from Gardener though. All those specters. I think
Yep.
it's a quite easy win, I think.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Ambush.
Yeah, loses all those units,
Yeah.
dropping 6 pilots as well. Mace
No.
immediately drawing them back, but there's nothing from Gardner that can pick up those prisoners. That's pretty unfortunate.
Those rockets though.
Yeah, as soon as they spot something, there's going to be quite a bit of units out. And we can actually see, I think we saw a recruit from the Gardener. So he's actually moving into X-32s, the anti-ground aircraft. Interesting to see. Those are actually very, very hard to use because they use an artillery strike or like a spread of bombs that aren't guided. So if he moves his units, then you will miss and you will have wasted that
Yeah.
bombing run.
Well, I've tested it against computer only, and it didn't feel that strong at all.
Nope. What is pretty strong though is they can have an upgrade that gives them missiles, but they only target anti-air units. Very interesting unit, very interesting mechanic, which means, and they have very long range as well. So if you have sight on an enemy army and you use your X-32s with the upgrades, they will shoot missiles from pretty far away just to kill all the anti-air units like blazers or other anti-air vehicles like the automatics. So that's a very interesting trick, but I doubt we'll see that being used here.
Yeah, I doubt it as well. Ooh, an engagement coming on.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Yep. You can see that Gardner has managed to get the upgrade for the automatics, which is a software upgrade which enables them to shoot down missiles. So it's like the Sea-Wiz from the Blazer. A very nice play, especially against these large amounts of ATGMs.
Yeah, the positioning from May's units is just way better though.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Oh, those rockets.
Yep.
Super Heinz on its way.
But yeah, if Maze can just keep on kiting like this, but there you can see all the units. The X-32 tried to go in, but they already moved from position. He didn't want to bomb his own unit, so he pulled them back very quickly. Nice micro there. We can see some more coming in. And there we go, we can see them firing their units, but they missed completely.
They did indeed. I think DerGaertner had a really strong game, but he lost momentum in mid and late game. I'm not even sure what he's doing there with his units right now.
Yep. Well, there was this, I think it was a sneaky FOB placement from Mace. Maybe trying to get some close in action. Maybe a close factory they can pump units out.
Yeah, the only, you can
yeah.
build a barracks next to it, right?
You can build everything next to it.
Yeah, so well maybe just a barracks and a few
Stealth
marines.
enemy unit detected.
That would be the best thing, I guess, to build.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think the DerGaertner has the napalm upgrade for his Heinz, so he will be having a bit of tough time clearing out the bank, just taking them out one by one. But on the other side, though, Maze isn't really doing much. He's still on those large amounts of strikers. He hasn't gone late
Stealth
game
enemy
at
unit
all.
detected.
You
So
think he
there's-
should have went Abrams then?
No. Abrams are crap.
Yeah, but
But
what?
definitely administrative centers and a hospital for prisoners, so you can exchange for aluminum. There's no late game for Maze at all. He is just mined out completely, and the only thing he has left is his HQ and one bank. And the top bank, the top bank in the bank of his own. But the bank of his own is already mined out as well, so he's unloaded that as well.
Well, maybe that was the
There's
game
just
plan
not much
from
people left.
DerGaertner altogether. Don't mine at all early game, so something is left for late game.
Yep.
No, obviously not, but I don't know. Oh,
It
moving in on
might-
top. So this needs to be the moment for Maze or he will lose.
Yeah, taking down this refinery is a good move, but still. Now we can see the DerGaertner moving in with this large force. He might just go for the killing blow here.
Yeah, I mean, though
Stealth enemy
the Spectres and the other units he has with him simply deal way more damage against building than Maze does.
Yep. Leave has an artillery turret as well, and he's building railgun turret as well. He has some automatics, he has some Spectres in his base, as well as maybe some Shuriken pumping out. No, if he loses the prison though, the barracks, that's gonna be a big dent in his economy. But on the other side, you can see now DerGaertner going in for the kill, and this is so many Spectres. He even has the upgrade which enables the autocannon, which does so much damage to buildings. It's actually the same gun, almost, as the one on the Terminator's main weapon.
Oh,
So
really?
very nice damage there against buildings, but a lot shorter range.
Yeah, if you compare it, I mean, still a lot of units left from DerGaertner and only few units left from Maze.
Yep.
HQ down, defense turret down. Yeah. I think it's pretty clear we'll win this, even though we don't see any buildings. Well, but they still, don't forget,
Stealth enemy unit
the
detected.
FOB in the other
Yep.
side of the corner. But I mean, but still so many HP left. What can he do?
Yep, just the one building left. It's really unfortunate. It still takes down the air pad though, but he's like 4 blazes in the army, only 5 units that actually deal damage to ground units. So
I think DerGaertner, he has units queued up. Just cancel them and build base defenses. I mean,
Yep.
now you finish nothing.
yeah, I agree. He's almost done on that railgun as well. He just needs a little bit of aluminum. Does he have anything left? No, all of his choppers got shot down on his 2 remaining aluminum fields in the south. So he isn't getting any aluminum
So
whatsoever.
he needs to cancel buildings.
Yeah,
Oh, units, I mean, that are in production.
yeah. But, you know, it is pretty inevitable because his main army is now pulling back to defend his base. And yeah, he just does not have any aluminum left. So he needs to cancel some of his production.
Yeah, he does. But lol, other assertion moving in. Too late, boys. Too late. The party is over.
Yep. I'm not sure why Maze thought he could come back right now. It's
Well, a man can hope. A man can hope.
yeah, good dreams, good dreams.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Never quit, never surrender. You never know.
Yeah, this army from Gardner is way too effective right now. He's shooting down all the missiles from those ATGMs. He's not damaging anything anymore. And now the Spectres are in range, and he's gonna lose all of his remaining units. There we go. Last players are alive.
Run,
and-
Forest. No.
That's it. Is Maze gonna be really annoying and just not give up? I think he is, right? He's gonna wait until, like,
Shall we do the speed up times 3?
yeah, let's go for it.
1, 2, 3, start.
I actually tried to build barracks next to his FOB, but nothing happened.
Yeah, no money
And
is no money.
he sold it, and now there's just that building left. Well, this is it. Maybe they're just talking. You don't know.
Yeah,
They're,
you
like,
never know.
discussing the game. It's pretty unfortunate we can't see the chat that the players made. And there we go. Maze surrenders. GG, and DerGaertner wins the first match against our current king.
He does indeed. If you look at the money and the income, I mean, Mace generated way more. Where do you think he lost the game? I mean, it was clear that DerGaertner won early game, but I really think Mace at the mid and late game. Where did he have a losing point?
I think the losing point for him was not going for late game. If he had spent all the extra resources he apparently had into building up his eco, getting some prisoners, maybe getting rare earth so he has a lot more oil, then he would have been able to make Delta Force, and with Delta Force have a built-in function where they actually generate 40% prisoners. So when they kill enemy units, there's a 40% chance the Delta Force would generate prisoners, and that's
Okay,
without the
but
upgrade.
then he would have had more money. But what could he have done with that money? What units? What missed in his composition right now?
HIMARS, most definitely. If you had rare earth, you could have gone for the HIMARS. If you upgraded with the super missile, it has an insane range. And if you can just spot units with like little birds or other units, you can just shoot from miles away, and they actually do a ton of damage. As well as giving them, if the enemy doesn't spot the HIMARS, they get the ambush bonus as well, which doubles their damage. So they do around 20 damage, I think, to vehicles in an AoE. It is
Okay.
huge.
So his army composition simply was not good enough.
No, exactly. He just was stuck on strikers whole game long.
Yeah, that
Sure, he had some
was
air,
not
but-
enough.
Nope, it wasn't enough.
Alright, well, let's load game 2, I would say.
Let's go for it.